Hello everyone, this is Blake, WordsDB71 back at you for something that I think is pretty special. As I've said in some of my recent videos, although I haven't been doing too many, I've been working on a bunch of different projects, and this video is one of those projects that I want to share with you. As you well know, spurred on by one of Van Seco Funk's videos, I got my hands on some Sagittarius the Star records, of which was the Farouk Z-Bay stuff, and absolutely fell in love with Farouk. You know my story there. Well, some of it anyway. So, in contacting Mike Johnston of Northwoods Improvisers, bass player and percussionist and whatever else needs to happen, he just in a running email conversation that we've been having, and a great one at that, thanks Mike, he communicated that he was very much one of his favorite performers, composers, musicians, etc. is Horace Tapscott. And before I go any further, check this out. Whoop! You're paying attention, aren't you, Van? Wow. So this is Mike. I don't have any pictures of his face. It seems like everything I've got a side view of you, Mike. So we're paying attention. And this is Farouk Z-Bay, and then there's the rest of the band there. So I just wanted to show you Mike, and I have shown before this book that I'm reading, The Dark Tree. Fantastic, by Stephen Isoardi. I believe it's the correct pronunciation of his name. Great book, and I'll do a review of this a little bit later. But I want to let you, I'm trying to give you a tie into Horace Tapscott and where I'm going to go with this video. I'm reading this, and I just got this in Saturday, Friday, I think Saturday, yeah, is an autobiography of Horace Tapscott, with some help by the same author, Stephen Isoardi. So I'm looking forward to getting to that, because this has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But more on these later. So, Horace Tapscott. So I'm interested in Horace Tapscott because I'm absolutely in love with Northwoods Improvisers and their work with Farouk Z-Bay, and any influences I'm interested in. So Mike clued me in on something that, you know, I didn't know about, and apparently a lot in the vinyl community doesn't know about, and that's why this video exists. So, as it turns out, Tom Albach started Nimbus, which later became Nimbus West, the label, to release a lot of Horace Tapscott music, because it wasn't getting any exposure. And I'm going to show you a picture of Horace in this book. Not Horace, but Tom's there. That's Linda Hill, and we'll get to her in just a second. So Tom had started this label in, I think, 79 time frame, or 78 or 79. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, he had been collecting a lot of tapes and doing some recording of Horace because he was compelled to get the music out, and that he did. He started the Nimbus record label, which later became known as Nimbus West, and started releasing some stuff, which you can still get. And that's the hot thing for me right now is you can go over to nimbuswest.com website and still order some of the vinyl that they released in the early 80s and through, and they're still releasing stuff on CD, and I'll get to that in just a second. So go on over there and spend everything you can to get these records, and I'll show you what I've got. And there's one small got you, but I'll get to that. So Still Sealed even Roberto Miranda, Raphael. There's the Nimbus label, which later became known as Nimbus West. I'm just going to fly through these. Many of these I haven't even opened, because what I'm trying to do is progress through them through their time autobiographically, I guess, as I get to their particular time in the book. So I have that one. Miranda's Creator's Musician, Steel Seal. Thomas Tedesco, An Ocean. Bobby Bradford, Miranda. Curtis Clark, Phantasmagoria. I'm trying to plow through these very quickly. Deep Sea Diver, Curtis Clark. Because I want to get to the jackpot. Curtis Clark, Amsterdam Sunshine. Again, all of these are still sealed, and you can still get them from Nimbus West. I think only $11 a piece for these, and what a bargain! I mean, still sealed. Horace Tapscott, Everett Brown Jr. At the Crossroads. So, Tom Albach, from my understanding, absolutely fell in love with Tapscott's music, and started recording a lot of Tapscott, of course, and has lots of tapes, lots of hours worth of tape, and started releasing some piano solo sessions in these very nondescript covers. But, you know, there's Volume 1, and there's 2, 3, 4. You catching this? Chris, Astral Traveler, we miss you. But Nimbus West, this is one of your labels, right? Volume 5. So there's 7 of these on vinyl, and I know it goes up to 11, I think, right now, which you can get on CD, and they're going to continue releasing them on CD, I suppose, until they run out of material to release. So you can get this, what they call online on the Nimbus West website as the Tapscott box set, for $70. So that's $10 a piece, and a bargain. This is a steal. This is fantastic music. Fantastic. Now, what you don't see online when you buy the Tapscott set, at least I believe this is right, or when you buy all of it, which is what I did. I emailed and I said, Banks, Tom's son, is the one that's, I think, handling most of the email and the internet and the payment and stuff like that. Responded back and says, yes, okay, there's some special albums that you become you're given access to when you buy all of them, as I did. Now, a bargain. What you've been hearing in the background, Horace Tapscott, The Call, conducting the Pan-African People's Orchestra. What you just heard was Nakatini Suite, and we're just beginning to hear Peyote Song number 3. Recorded in 1978, I believe. In 78, and released in, I guess, shortly thereafter, probably 79 or 80. I'm not exactly sure, but online this says out of print. If you buy all the box set stuff or the records or whatever, Banks makes this available to you for $20. A bargain. And it was still sealed. I ripped the thing open. Very nice. But that's not the best. You also get, you remember that picture of Tom with Linda Hill. Lullaby for Linda. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. For you folks that think that Billie Holiday had a lock on good phrasing and vocalization, you haven't heard Linda. You just haven't heard Linda. Linda Hill. This was only $20. Now, Horace Tapscott with Pan-African People's Orchestra live at the IUCC. Double LP set. Fantastic stuff. I mean, absolutely awesome material. Nimbus West, of course, $20. Now, you have to get in touch with Banks through email or contact them through the website and say, you know, I want everything that you got available and hook me up with some of those specials. And it's my understanding he still has some of these, still sealed, for $20 a piece if you buy them all. So I think I ended up getting 16, 17, or 18 records. You know, whatever I showed you. I think it all costs like $220 or something like that, plus a little bit extra for postage. Fantastic deal. Now, there's one gotcha. Tom Albach is old school, older than we are old school. I mean, we like vinyl. It's his understanding that covers are meant to protect the record. And because of that, the packaging probably won't meet your expectations. I had 2 packages sent to me, and I had to pick out the best of the group because corners got dinged. On the first package, it was really badly damaged, but I think you might can see, you know, it got hit pretty hard there, boink, and of course. But, you know, I gotta let that go. I'm learning from this. Thank you, Mike. I'm learning from this. Thank you, Tom, and Banks. The message is in the music, not the covers. But it is nice to have nice, clean covers when they're in this kind of shape. So hopefully they'll be a little bit better protected when you make your orders at the Nimbus West website, and you won't have to, you know, cringe when you see the boxes. But it may happen. I'm just warning you. You may get a beat up box. But having said that, this stuff is fantastic to have. I mean, at this price, look for it yourself. I mean, some of this stuff you can't find. The Call, still sealed, $20. Oh man, yeah, you dang right I open this thing up. Anyway, that's what I want to let you know. I've been working on this for a while just because we're trying to straighten out the shipping issue, but now that that's mostly settled, I wanted to let you guys know about it because I know, you know, Van, Seco Funk, Teddy, David, Sequoia Flame, Fatback Funk, Anders in Stockholm, maybe Mr. McSoapy, David, maybe you're interested in this. Chris Astral Traveler, I know you got some Nimbus West stuff, but there's some stuff on that website that's available that I know you didn't show in your Nimbus West video. Derek, some of this might be good for your collection. I'm not sure if this is in your range. I'm pretty sure you dig the Call and the double LP set. I think you'd like this, Derek. I'm not sure. Well, if you're interested in it, go. I'll put the information down at the bottom. www.nimbuswest.com. There's a contacts link. You can get the email address there and just say, hey, I saw Blake's video. He said, hook me up. And they'll let you know what all they have. And like I said, I showed you what all they had at the time for me, which was 3 weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure that they'll have all of that available. But I think before you can get the special, the really good stuff, You got to buy all the other first. So just ask about that and see. Again, thank you, Tom, for and thank you, Banks, for recording this stuff and making this stuff available. Thank you, Mike, very much, Mr. Mike Johnson, for introducing me to Horace Tapscott. I'm absolutely loving this stuff. Who'd have thunk this classical guy would get into this thing? And everybody else that's pointed me this direction, I appreciate it very much. And I have to give my hats off to you, Mr. Band, Secco Funk, Mr. Nixon, for pointing me in this direction from way back. So I'm going to cut out now. I feel like I'm rambling again. Contact Tom and Banks at nimbuswest.com. Pick this stuff up because it's not going to be available long, and you will wish you had. Thanks everyone, and we'll come back at you a little bit later. Take care, guys. Bye bye.